Hi, welcome to Nagesh Biology online classes. Those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share to your friends. Now I am going to explain a topic that is cofactors, the biomolecules, a subtopic of enzymes. Now enzymes, if you'll observe any enzyme, that enzyme it consists one or many polypeptide chains. In addition to polypeptide chains, they also consist of cofactor. Now I'll draw one imaginary structure of the complete enzyme. It is enzyme. That enzyme it consists of non-protein part. This total structure, this is called holoenzyme. It is known as holoenzyme. So holoenzyme nothing but total complete enzyme. This holoenzyme it has two components, that is first non-protein part. That non-protein part of holoenzyme that is known as cofactor. The total it is structure holoenzyme. In that non-protein part of the enzyme is called cofactor. Along with non-protein part, enzyme consists of a protein part. This is protein part. This protein part of the enzyme is known as apoenzyme. Whenever this complete enzyme consists non-protein part cofactor, then only this enzyme perform its function. It can perform its function. Catalytic activity will be there for the enzyme if the enzyme consists of cofactor. Without cofactor, catalytic role, catalytic activity, that is lost by the complete holoenzyme. Catalytic activity you can't find if the non-protein part, if it is not associated with the holoenzyme. You may get one doubt, how can you find this is protein part, it is non-protein part. This protein part, it consists one or many polypeptide chains. These are called polypeptide chains. Polypeptide chain nothing but it is protein part. That's why this protein part that is called apoenzyme. So that identification it is simple. Protein part it consists one or many polypeptide chains. Polypeptide chain nothing but that is protein part that consists many amino acids. Non-protein part of the enzyme is called cofactor. Now these cofactors, they are broadly divided into three different types. That is easy to remember for exam. This trick you can follow. I am talking about cofactors. Cofactors non-protein part, they are broadly divided into three types. This trick you can follow. MPC. M for metal ion cofactor. Metal ion it is a type of cofactor. Second, prosthetic group cofactor. Next, coenzyme cofactor. Like this, total cofactors, they are broadly divided into three different types. You cannot find these three cofactors in one single holoenzyme. You can't find any one cofactor you can find. If the enzyme consists of metal ion, that will not consist these two cofactors. Now let me explain the first prosthetic group. Now we'll discuss first prosthetic group, then coenzyme, last metal ion. Because the first organic compounds will discuss, last that is the metal ions topic will discuss. First prosthetic group. Now prosthetic group, the most important points related to prosthetic group. Prosthetic group, that is a type of cofactor. It is organic compound that consists carbon. Prosthetic group, it is a type of cofactor that is organic part. How it binds to apoenzyme? This one, it binds. It means I am talking about prosthetic group. That prosthetic group, it binds to apoenzyme. How it binds? That is very important. Tightly. It binds to apoenzyme tightly. Tightly binds to apoenzyme. So if the organic compound, just imagine this is total complete holoenzyme. This is total holoenzyme. It is called prosthetic group. It is called apoenzyme. This prosthetic group is organic group tightly bound. If it a tightly bound organic compound, that is called prosthetic group. The example for prosthetic group, that is very important. Now heme. Heme is prosthetic group. Heme, it is a name of the prosthetic group. This heme prosthetic group, where you can find, that is important. This heme prosthetic group, it is found in two enzymes, that is peroxidase, one enzyme is there, and as well as catalase. These two are enzymes. This enzyme peroxidase, another enzyme is catalase. These two enzymes, they consist one small organic part which is known as heme, that is the prosthetic group. Role of these enzymes, these two enzymes, they perform one important role: breakdown of hydrogen peroxide. I am talking about role of these two enzymes. H2O2, H2O2, that is called hydrogen peroxide. This hydrogen peroxide, it will break or it will split into two molecules of water and oxygen. This hydrogen peroxide, it will split by these two enzymes, either peroxidase or catalase. So these two enzymes, prosthetic group is heme. So in exam direct they will give peroxidase, catalase enzymes, the prosthetic group heme. Heme prosthetic group is found in the following enzymes. Two enzymes are there, peroxidase, catalase. What is the role of this peroxidase and catalase enzyme? These two enzymes, they splits or break, they splits or breaks hydrogen peroxide. This hydrogen peroxide, whenever it will splits, the water molecule is formed and oxygen also formed. This total organic compound, this is organic compound, it binds to peroxidase and catalase enzyme tightly. This is total information about prosthetic group.